and I'll talk about some of that with the Economic Development Coordinator later on. In our department objectives, they're all important. There are 9. I'd just like to highlight a couple of them. Protect the public's health. This is something we do in every division of our department, from land use to environmental health, code enforcement, and building inspections. Point number 5 is to promote a high quality of building and site design by recommending and requiring enhanced amenities during site development and building plan reviews. And, you know, in short, we pay a lot of attention to the front end. We try to get people in to have pre-application meetings, get as much information out there as we can, get as much from them as we can give. Before we do any construction, we have pre-con meetings so that we can have the best products, so everybody's on the same page when we give the go-ahead. Number 7 is to provide leadership by serving as staff liaisons and technical experts for 4 of the city's citizen advisory boards and commissions. There's 11 of us, and we do handle 4 of the advisory boards. Community Design Review Board, Planning Commission, Environmental and Natural Resources, Housing, Economic Development. Number 9, promote and manage single hauler solid waste. So this I put in here, and I included a picture because I wanted to show you that we've come a long ways with organized collection and recycling, but we have a long ways to go. We're reaching out to commercial businesses and industrial on recycling. We kicked off organics here this year in City Hall, and we have a contract that's coming up at the end of 2017 for a new recycling contract, and we'll be working on that. Now, as the budget numbers, our budget's $1,945,000 and a couple of dollars. This year, that includes recycling. I'm not sure if it was in the program as it was last year. It's a good piece of it, and it's actually up a little bit, 25 cents per household, as part of our contract agreement for 2016. The budget summary pipe program is spelled out in the pie chart as well. And there are 2 positions that were reclassified that Melinda talked about, and that would be why that administration piece is down. And then the recycling is up. That reflects that 25 cents per household on the recycling contract. Summary by classification. As you can see here, it's a big percent, but it's not that big of a number. Commodities are up 33%, which is about $2,500. And we had all the new codes came in this year. We're way behind on the books and the resources we need to purchase, and we're also behind on safety equipment. So that's the main 2 reasons for the commodity increase on that. Budget by fund. There's not too much to say here. The numbers pretty much speak for themselves. For the full-time equivalents, Melinda covered that too in her opening statement.
Kind of, but let him finish his sentence.
Did you have a question?
Councilmember Juneman. Yes, on the summary by fund, on the environmental utility fund, it's minus 12.8%. Why, how, whatever?
I'm going to have to defer that to Gail Bauman, the finance director.
Ms. Bauman?
Who is yeah,
Yes.
it's down 12%.
Is it shifting,
I would have
possibly?
to look that up. I don't know.
Can you look it up and then let us know? Thanks.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question about that?
City Manager Coleman?
I was just wondering if does that have to do with what is allocated to parts of the utility fund are allocated to staff? So I'm guessing that might be reflected because Tom and I were also part of that. But I'll have, like Gail
Yeah, I
said,
just
she could
wondered
give
if
you
that
the
was it or if,
specifics.
you know,
I think that's probably the major reason because I was funded out of that
okay,
fund for a while.
all right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the City Council. Full-time equivalents, City Manager Coleman also talked about this in the opening statement, that we are down a couple of